Damn.
I don't know. I can't give I'm not ChatGPT and Google. I just know that life is life. And it all depends on where these things happen in your life. There's some horrible baby mothers, and men should think twice who they sleep with. It's some women that got to think twice about who they sleep with. What I have noticed in life is that most women who are successful, because there's more successful women than men, you guys make the worst decisions when it comes to relationships.
I agree.
Yeah. So your decision level on who y'all rock with is.
Dannielle, you seem to have felt the way about that statement.
The lady in the background told us, I agree. Damn. Okay. Sell out. Go ahead. I'm sorry. What's that?
Horrible. And then you grow, and then you meet a nigga who got his shit together.
Right.
And you want him to take on that responsibility because you was sucking dick at the Hampton Inn, eating cheese and eggs and shit on Saturday morning. You had 2 kids, and you got a loving family.
Sucking
but
dick
you
at
want
the
this
Hampton
nigga,
Inn
you want
is
this
incredible.
grown man now because he got his life together to come in to be a father to your children. And some men will do it. I'm here to tell a man that he shouldn't do it.
He shouldn't do it.
Yeah, that's just me. I believe you want to. Yeah, I'm not saying. No, I am saying, have your own family. You'll feel better if you have your own family, your own children. When you do for that child, it's meaningful. It means something. When you're raising another man's child, that's mental illness.
Have you ever tried to do that?
All right.
That's a valid question. Have you ever tried, nigga?
I don't know if he has or not.
TK got his own kids.
Yeah, but
And he's
I
with
would
the children's
I would
mother?
assume based off. Well, no, but he's not
Interesting.
with the mother, but he has his own kids, and like
Yeah.
he's not. They haven't put him on child support or anything like
Yeah.
that because he takes care of the kids.
That's cool, but it's kind of weird that you have your kids. You're not in a family, in your own family. If you get a wife, that these aren't her children,
Yeah.
will it then become her responsibility to take care of your children?
Well, no, because he's there supporting them.
No, there's still a parental figure that you have to have, regardless if that person is 100% responsible for their children or not. As a step parent, you would still have some parental responsibility over these children. So is she supposed to just inherit your family then? And a man don't inherit a woman's family because of the mental illness
I
aspect
see
of
what you're
it?
saying.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel like it's different
Yeah.
Sure you do. But why?
because
Money.
if money,
Money.
no, not because of, I
He's
feel like,
talking about successful women though. He's talking about women who have money,
well,
who
no,
have
because
resources.
successful women tend to go for dudes that ain't shit because they don't need his resources.
Right.
So like they go for the guy that gets them going. Like I know this one chick that's very successful, and she told me point blank she likes shooters. She likes niggas that put the blicky out the car and just start blamming that thing. And it's like, okay, first of all, pause. Unpause. Yeah, okay, but like you realize that like his life
How problematic.
is going to be shorter,
Right.
and it puts your life at risk. And then she gets pregnant by that guy because like he's her idea of an alpha. And then she realizes as she gets older and matures, okay, that was stupid.
Right.
And now she's out here looking for a guy that would have been a quote unquote square. And now she wants him to raise Pookie or Ray Ray's son. That's if the dude starts raising that child, mental illness.
Damn.
You're dumb, bro. Like there's a reason when a lion takes over a pride, he kills the cubs.
Right.
There's a reason. Biologically, if you marry a woman, you should be able to kill her child. I think that should be illegal.
Stop.
What?
Stop. You done crossed a lot of lines in this, in all of this, okay? But we're not about to kids. We're not giving kids. We're not doing that.
No, I didn't say kill a kid. I meant.
I mean, you kind of did though.
But no, I'm just saying if you're not gonna be able to take it that far, don't do it.
So if you're not, okay, so wait a minute. If you get into this situation
Yes.
and you're in the bedroom and you're with the pillow and you're about to smother the child because this isn't your
First
kid.
of all, that's a rough way to take a child out. You throw them out the window. 4 stories or more, that'll get the job done.
Woo.
Second. All right, I'm tripping.
Episode 1 of Game of Thrones right there.
But no,
All I see in my mind is like Afro Samurai coming back and just destroying Roger.
No, but
You know.
real talk though, like that really happened in human society back in the day. Like they would, like yes, like if a woman had a child, you would kill the child.
No, I don't think that happened.
That happened. It happened a lot. It was in the Bible.
No.
Well, I think what actually happened.
Book of Corinthians 2nd and 3rd. Corinthians.
Oh shit! The Christians in the comment is about to go crazy.
Chapter 6. Book of
If you
Jamal.
just said Old Testament, you'd have probably been okay.
Old
but
Testament.
You fucked that. You fucked that up.
The Book of Jamal. It was removed from the Bible. I'm muting him.
Shut up.
You're muted. You're muted. Because you sound stupid. You sound stupid right now. You're gonna try and tell me about Bible knowledge. We started off by saying I went to Baptist church, and in the Book of Jamal,
Jamal.
You went to bathtub church, nigga. Shut up.
muted again. You're in the bathtub church is crazy. Okay. All right. I'm about to show you the Book of Hands. You keep this bullshit up. I swear to God.
Chapter 1, verse 1.
No, I'm joking. I don't believe
God
you should
placed
kill
his
kids.
hands upon.
No. So what happened societally is that bastards were actually outcasts. You know what I'm saying?
Bastards is offensive.
I mean, that's what they would technically be.
Okay.
These children who have no fathers.
We don't say bastard anymore. That language is done. We call them unfathered.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Thank you. As an ally to a lot of unfathered children.
She hates trans. She hates gays.
Exactly.
She hates.
That's crazy.
bastards.
It's really nasty work. But in society they weren't actually killed, but they were ostracized.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
why were they ostracized? Because of a male legacy. Your legacy can't be continued. So let's say let's just talk about evolution. Let's just say that evolution exists. We're just going to go with it. All right.
Go ahead.
So throughout evolution for the 4 billion years that the earth has been around, according to Neil deGrasse Tyson. This has got to be true because I saw it on TikTok. According to Neil deGrasse Tyson, right? At one point, at every point while the earth was alive, you had an ancestor on this planet. A direct ancestor that traces from the fucking amoeba or whatever to fucking decided to jump in the ocean, go for a swim, become a fish, then flop out on land and become a monkey. All of that. At every point, you had an ancestor until fucking Keisha decided to sleep with Ray Ray, right? Ray Ray got locked up for life. You come into the picture. Keisha don't want no more kids. You raise Ray Ray's son as your own. And now your legacy dies at your own hand because you decided to continue Ray Ray's legacy. That's a mental illness. That's self-hatred. That's exactly what Dr. Umar
Are you an
talks
only
about.
child? Why does your legacy just end? Because the bloodline is all about like the bloodline, right?
Yeah.
Like my mom has 2 children, 1 daughter, 1 son. My brother has 15 fucking kids. I have 0 kids. If I get married to somebody, technically that leg of our family is done because now it becomes whatever man I marry, their legacy.
I'm glad that you said that because that points out the difference between men and women. So as a woman, your job isn't to continue a legacy. As a man, his job is to continue the legacy. That's why the name carries on through the men. So it's not, it's different.
And all this shit is stupid, but go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that's just how shit works. That's how society has always worked. That's the reason why that the king is usually the son of the king. Well, not usually, is always the son of the king. If not, then you go to his daughter.
Right.
Or you go to the second born, then you go to his daughter, and then her son becomes the king. Like if it's
Even before that, they go to like the king's brother, and then the daughter. If the king's brother dies, and he has no kids, then it's like, all right, now the daughter can.
Because deep down, humans know that men are better than women. Let's move on.
Damn.
So,
Damn. There's a lot of ism for you there.
That's an ism right there. That's an ism. That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible.
My brain literally just,
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can see the smoke coming through my ears right now. Nigga, what?
No, but I do think that like raising another man's child is crazy to me. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's a hard task to try to like justify as a man because like.
So you wouldn't adopt children either then?
No.
Okay. Got it.
Nigga, why would I adopt them? If they own parents and want them, why would I want them?
That's crazy. That's crazy. No, the reason I wouldn't adopt a child too is because like it depends too. Like if you're gonna adopt a child, if I do adopt a child, I would have my own child. But then I wouldn't want to adopt a child because then I'm going to treat him like the redheaded adopted child, redheaded stepchild or whatever. There's a reason that term exists because like he's the stepchild, and this is your real child. So you gonna see all the love I give him, and nigga, you getting scraps for dinner.
I think it really depends on your existing family structure because in my family, we don't use step and half. That's your brother. that's your whatever, and that's just what it is.
See, and this is the thing with liberals in biology, because that is not true. Like, it's not.
Talk shit about my grandfather again and see if I don't.
First of all, I did not talk shit about your grandfather. I did not mention your grandfather. I didn't even know your grandfather.
Because that's
shut up. I didn't even know your grandfather was. You're muted. I didn't even know your grandfather was adopted.
That was I'm not saying that he was adopted.
What you just did.
No, I'm not saying he was adopted.
Hold on. What you just did is a textbook fucking pivot. What you did was you made
pivot.
It was a pivot. You took my argument and put your grandfather in the way so that now I was attacking you. That is not what I was saying. No, you personalized
that. Win, nigga. What are you talking about?
That is not at all what I was saying.
What I was saying is my grandfather is who
masterful.
Like,
it was great. It was a great play.
Thank you very much.
That was like her. She's like, it's a trans woman. Not even. She just hit you with that.
I did mine even more discreet. I'm like, well, you just said fuck my grandfather then.
Damn.
No, so my grandfather literally brought everybody together in our family, and it was like, this is your whoever. Like, technically, three of my 4 brothers are half brothers.
Okay.
But I would never call them half. Those are my brothers. We share the same blood. Yeah. And it's through my dad, right? But when my grandfather brought us together, this is your brother. There was never half or none of that. Step is a little bit different only because there's no relationship. But even then, that is not a thing, because my uncles and aunts who were from my granddad's first marriage are just my aunts and uncles. It's not like, oh, well, technically they were from the first marriage, so there's all this like stepped on lineage or whatever. It's like, no, that's your aunts and uncles. You get what I'm saying? Like, my grandma treats those children like her children.
Is your grandmother related to him?
No.
That's the problem. And it's different for a woman than it is for a man. Yeah. When you sit down, I think he says this in here, like you sit down at a dinner table, everybody related but you.
Right.
So that's not really your family. Yeah. And then there's also this added thing, especially with stepkids, there's this added thing of you ain't my daddy.
Right.
And I done bathed you. Right. I done fucking fed you.
Right. I done paid for your college.
Paid for your college. Yeah. I done kept this roof over your head just for you to go and have this attachment to this man that could not even give a fuck about you. Yeah. Right. And you're chasing his validation when I'm here for you. That's painful on him.
Yeah. I guess, and that's why I said this is all like bullshit all across the board, because you have people who instill these type of roles into their children. Like, if a mother tells her child about her new husband, like, oh, he's not your dad, but you got to listen to him. That message is ringing in that child's head. So when they get 12, 13 years old, you're not my daddy.
Exactly. Especially when they go to that stage where they don't fuck with you no more.
It's also, too, like one of the things where it's just like how the woman respects, because here's the thing, man, like some women, like their kids are everything to them, and they're more loyal to their kids than the new husband. So then it's like, if the husband comes in and tries to like discipline the kids, like, oh, don't talk to my kid like that. Don't treat my kid like that. Don't spank it. Like, you don't like, stuff like that. It's like,
they don't even give them the actual.
I don't have the real authority. I'm supposed to be this kid's father. I'm paying for shit. I'm paying bills. And I'm not even this kid's father. Yeah. Like, real, you know?
Let's talk on this part, too. Like, if you're in an interracial relationship, it gets even more difficult. Because let's say she wasn't in an interracial relationship before you, and now you're a black man walking around town with a white girl.
Yeah.
Or walking around town with a white boy. Like
two little white kids.
Yeah. You've seen a couple videos, people like, are you supposed to be with, you got that shit going on.
Are you the Manny?
Yeah. It's weird. It's just a weird situation to put yourself in.
That situation, too, is like if you're a dude coming in with no kids, and you're coming into a person who does have, that's it, coming in. Pause.
Yeah, you did pause.
Unpause.
That's crazy.
Go ahead and wait. That's exactly what
Nasty
you
said.
Work. But if you're arriving into a situation, okay, choose where's better. Arriving into a situation, if you're you know kids, and then they have kids, that's always a dynamic that's like messed up. Like it's like, I can understand, like if I already had like a kid and you had a kid or two, that's a little different. We're like integrating the family. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like because warriors did that shit back in the day when we were villages. If the husband went off to war and died, and there were still men around, like they would, come together and raise their kids. So that's families. Like the village. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you ain't got no kids and you just gonna take care of somebody else's kid, it's like, nigga, why? Ask yourself why.
Yeah.
Is the vagina that good?
And it's not. The answer is no. It's not.
Well, it might be.
It's not. There's no vagina good enough to raise somebody else's kid. If somebody was crazy enough to be like, I'm gonna shoot up the club, like fuck all my responsibilities, we're doing this. It might be good. Well, you put a lot of thought into like A nigga that's does out here living foul don't think like that. He
That's
just like
fair.
this feel good. Ugh. That's what he do. That's just a difference. That's what they do. That's a difference. It's a difference. So for you to come after a pause, unpause. For you to show up after a dude.
The word "come" just has to like never.
It has
be
to cease to
used.
exist.
Yeah.
For you to show up after a dude that did that and be like, you know what, I'm gonna raise that kid. Why, bro? It makes no sense.
Some other guy's orgasm.
Exactly. That's exactly what I call it.
That eats.
We had Daisy Rocks on the show, and he was like on his soapbox, and she was like, "No, I get you. You sound dumb, but I get you.
You're an asshole, but I
You're
get
an
it.
ass." That's what she said. You're an asshole.
Oh yeah, because she is a single mom.
She's a single mom out here. Yeah, two of them things, two problems. All right, that's too far.
Hit the button.
Yo, what's up? Thank you guys so much for watching. It's your boy Milk Chocolate Poppy here. Make sure you follow us on all of our social medias and hit that subscribe button because I know you enjoyed this.